Hello and welcome back to Daily Dose of Egyptian. Today we continue on with the tale of the Shipwrecked Sailor, columns 69 to 70. We begin. Jedef eni enem intu sepsen neges enem intu. So we start out with he was saying, this Jedef being a very common way of introducing speech in all sorts of texts, and this is a circumstantial sejamef. You'll see lots of people translating he said, which is perfectly fine, but is not quite a precise translation of what this verb form actually represents. So I choose to translate as he was saying, but you can choose to translate as he said. To me, who or what? There's a few things to unpack with this NM. So the first is that this is a condensed writing of in me, which is a way of asking a question. It's interrogative, and it can either mean who or what. For the second option, Gardner chooses that. And for the first, Alan chooses it. The advantage of choosing to translate this question as who is that it almost seems as though the snake or the serpent is more sort of angry, perhaps, or concerned about who it was that brought this sailor to his island and why is it that the sailor is trespassing, as compared to the advantage of what, which Gardner prefers, being a bit more neutral and also faithful to what we, the reader, at least know, which is that he was brought there by a wave, not by a person. Because this is also really in, that signals to us that this is a participial statement. So a participial statement is a statement introduced by in and then followed either by a noun or by a participle. And in this case, in is a perfective participle. To learn more about the structure of participial statements, you can go to Allen's second edition, 23.13. So I messed that up a bit. Second edition, 23.13. So, he was saying to me, who brought you? Who brought you? This sepsen or sep2, sepsen or sep2, literally just means ditto. Perhaps times 2 is a good way of rendering it in English. It's a scribal habit, which means simply to repeat whatever came before. In this case, the inem into, so the snake repeats the question twice. Who brought you here? Who brought you? Who brought you? Little man is what neges means. This meaning of little you can tell, of course, from the determinative of a bean bird or a small bird. Neges can mean little man, literally, or person, a normal, everyday person who's not nobility or anything. However, I prefer the definition of little man because we just saw how absolutely massive the serpent was. So I think it sort of adds a nice little contrast to the translation. And then we have this repetition of the question again, a third time. Who brought you?